Just heading down the bumpy road, down to the highway. I think I'll probably go to Walmart first. I don't know. It doesn't excite me, but I want to get a propane tank for a friend. Maybe drop it by. He just got this new little stove, and I think it uses propane and or I think butane. I'm not sure, but it's such a cute little thing, and I really want to get one. I'm going to get one of these because they have them on Amazon, and I don't think they're a whole lot of money. I think they're between 40 and 50 bucks. But I'm going to get one for the van eventually. It's compact, and you can set a pot on it, and you're not going to have the mess like I've had with my system, because I have one of those burners that just screws onto the top of the propane tank, the little tank, and it's all wobbly and everything, even though I have it secured in my little wood box. I mean, it's got those little things that are like this, you fold up and down, and they're not very big. You put the pot on it, and the pot's way too big, and it's wobbly. So I've decided maybe to upgrade to that. But anyway, he was showing me this last night at church. And I guess at some point we'll make coffee on it, have coffee. So that's exciting. Like I told him, I never turned down a good cup of coffee. Even a bad cup of coffee. Then I'll go to the thrift shop, I think. I've been feeling a little weird. I don't know if it's the weather change. I don't know what it is. But suffice it to say, I don't feel 100%. I'm a little, I don't know. I'm not depressed, really, because I don't get depressed per se anymore. I used to, a lot. I used to live my life almost 100% of the time in depression. I'm just kind of like low key. I feel low key, like I don't have any energy. I don't have any ambition. There's just really, right now, there's nothing I want to do. This is nothing that lasts. Like, this is nothing that's going to last for a week or two. I'll probably feel fine by this afternoon or tonight or whatever, but, you know, it's just one of those things. But it does remind me of the times in my past where I used to get really down about things and depressed. One thing you got to remember, like, there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. There's always that rainbow coming on a stormy day. And everything's going to be okay. So, if you suffer from depression, what I encourage actually is to go out and do nice things for people. Go out and help people. Go out and buy someone a cup of coffee. And that makes you feel good inside, to be able to make someone else smile. You know? So, that's what I would encourage. If you're feeling down, just make someone else their day, make it brighter, a little bit brighter, by doing something kind for them. Even if it's just opening a door and smiling at the person. Yeah, at one time I didn't think there was any hope for me. One thing that changed it, of course, when I had my first kid, we had our first kid, then we had our second kid. You know, I had that sense that here's this little life that depends on, you know, me and their mother. You know, we have responsibility now to, you know, do right by them and make them happy and give them a good life. And I don't know, that gave me more of a sense of purpose. And it was almost like I had been in a dream for many years, this nightmarish dream where pessimism lived within me and the doom and gloom of life. And then, I realized that that's just what I had chosen to focus on. Don't focus on the gloom and doom and all the pessimism all around. Don't let people get to you. I'm telling you, man, you hear it all the time. People will tell you their problems in a heartbeat. There's nothing wrong with that if you want to help somebody and listen to their problems. But there's a lot of things going on in the world, but you need to take care of yourself. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure that number one is doing good. Take care of yourself, because that's how you help others, by being healthy and happy yourself, and then you can help others a lot better. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of traffic out today, and this is where they're putting in the coal on the a roundabout. I'm gonna try not to run over anybody. It's not in my plans today. But yeah, and then the big thing that really catapulted me out of depression is when I found the Lord. That did it. When you ask Jesus into your heart, it changes everything. How can you be depressed? Read the Gospels and all that He's done, for all of us. All the pain He went through and the agony and the suffering for us, so we can live eternity with Him someday. So there's nothing like that kind of love that He has shown us and He gives us. And I think that's what really kind of sealed the deal for me as far as getting out of depression. And I'm talking about deep depression that lasted for days and days and days and sometimes weeks. Not just like me today, feeling a little out of it or down or kind of twisted on the inside. I'm not sure what's going on, but nothing like that, because I'm not there at all. But if you're having those kind of issues, you need to pick up the Bible and read Matthew, John, Mark, Luke. Read some of those chapters to start with, because a lot of those, you'll be reading the gospel and you'll be hearing Jesus, His words. And yeah, it's amazing. It's transforming. Okay, let me go in here. I'm going to get that tank. So I'll be right back. I think I'll swing by the bank, maybe take out a 20. I like to have a little bit of cash on me. I think I have $3 or $4, but I like to have cash. Certain places I pay cash. Like certain bakeries or coffee shops, I would prefer to pay cash. Not necessarily, but why not? I'll swing by there, and then I'm going to go to the thrift shop. Sounds exciting, right? You never know what I'll find, though. That's the cool thing. You never know. All right, see you in a bit. Man, this is the kind of day I just don't want to be around people. I don't feel like talking to people. I mean, I'm not a conversationalist at my best. I'm more of a quiet person around other people. And on a day like today, it's amplified. It's heightened. I feel like just sitting somewhere and drinking 5 cups of coffee and eating 6 or 7 honey buns. And I'm not going to do that. I'm abstaining from coffee for about 3 days. See how it makes me feel. I'm not giving it up at all. That's really not the point. I'm just giving my body a break. Drinking mostly, water as a beverage. Hot tea. Got hot tea. That sounds exciting, right? I'm not really a tea person. I know a lot of people swears by tea, but I'm not a tea person. It's kind of just like colored, little bit of flavored water. Whereas coffee seems to have substance, And maybe I'm overthinking things, I don't know. But anyway, I'll have a cup of coffee probably tomorrow. And then again, I might not. Okay, I'm at the thrift shop, so I'm going to go in. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm boiling some water. Unfortunately, I'm going to have my organic India hot tea. Traditional spice. Everyday immune support. Like I said, I'm not a tea guy, but I drink it on occasion, and that's a rare occasion. But I do drink it. So, I got a left-handed baseball glove. I probably use this. I'm left-handed. When I pitched in high school and college, I was a left-handed pitcher. It's really tight, though. I'm not sure, but it's a nice glove. It was only $4.50, and I probably could sell it for about $25. It's well broken in. I really like it. I might sell my other glove because I have another glove, which is a softball glove, and the baseball gets like lost in it when I play catch with the boys. So I may keep this one. I'm not sure. And then for $10, I never pay $10 for anything, hardly ever, but it was this old wooden toy soldier bowling game. There's 10 toy soldiers and there's 3 wooden balls. Four wooden balls. So, and I could get maybe 50 for it. I like that. I like old toys, especially old wood toys. And then I got something for myself that I definitely won't sell. Probably. Depends on. Yeah, I'll have to try it out. But it's a Coleman Peak Innovative Outdoor Equipment, Coleman, made in USA. Coleman. I've never used one of these. I'll always use propane. But it's one of these. It says dual fuel. So I would assume it takes a Coleman kind of gas, liquid gas you get in a bottle, and I don't know, maybe kerosene or something. But it has the little lever here that you off, middle, full blast. You pump it. It's got a nice sturdy burner. It's very sturdy. It's a very sturdy little stove. I won't use that in the van because of the fumes and because of the liquid. I can imagine it being turned over and a very disastrous outcome. Put it that way. Which it probably wouldn't leak out, but yeah, I'm not going to take any chances. So, my water is like going crazy. boiling back here. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. So anyway, I'll try that out. And if I like it, I'll keep it for like camping, like to put on a picnic table, you know, a single pot or something. I really don't need it. It's just that I love and I kind of collect different ways to heat pots up when you're camping, like different burners and that type of thing. I like stuff like this a lot, as well as the vessels that you make coffee in, like pour over is not a vessel, but pour over, French press. What else? Well, I mean, I do a lot of instant coffee, so I just heat water up a lot. But I like different things: the pour overs, the French press, and it seems like there's one other that I had. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm all about ways to make coffee, from the equipment to the actual like brewing of the coffee. And I like all that kind of stuff. I like anything how to start a fire. I like the different ways to start fires other than just matches. I love just camping equipment. I'm just all about camping equipment. But a lot of it I would prefer to be more van safe, because I envision myself as sleeping more in the van and camping in the van. We don't we don't do a lot of like tent camping. I mean, we have 3 tents. We have 2 big tents, like cabin tents for 4 of us. And then I have a single person, just like a pup tent. I'm not sure what they call them nowadays, but it seemed like we used to call them a pup tent. I guess. I don't know. Sounds right. But anyway, my day's basically done. I stopped by the church and gave the propane tank to my friend, and we chatted for a half hour or so. And now I'm going to go see my brother down the road. I'm sitting at the gas station parking lot that's across from the rock quarry that I had mentioned in a prior video. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And then I'll go home and chill with the family. Whatever they're up to, I'll be up to. If they want to go walking down the mountain, walking around, I'll do that. If they want to get out into the yard and do some things out in the yard, I'll do that. If they decide to come in and watch a YouTube video or whatever and eat a snack, I'll do that. I will roll with the punches, or I will go with the flow. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm going to drink my tea and then I'm going to go see my brother, see what he's up to. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for joining me today. I'll be seeing you soon. And just remember, if you're feeling like I do, a little out of it or whatever, or if you're suffering depression, you're confused about things, you got a lot on your mind, you don't know which way to turn. You could be depressed, you could be anxious, scared, frightened, whatever negative is going on in your life. Turn to Jesus, and in Him you're going to find a sense of purpose. In Him you're going to find the greatest love that you've ever known. And in Him you're going to find peace. God bless you guys. And I mean that. God bless you. Love you. And I'll see you soon. Take care.